Hello everyone and welcome back to another part of Breath of Fire 3. In this part, we are going to be going to Windia to get some food for the mayor of Parch. I believe it's called Parch. Because he won't talk to us until he's had food that's not fish. He has a complete aversion to fish. And that's all they have here. So, back to Windia. It's going to take a while to get there. It is Parch, okay. I thought for some reason it was Perch, but it's not. Alright, so now we're at Windia. I probably will just cut that part out just because you've seen me do this like so many times. So we need to go and find some food, which I believe is up here somewhere. Welcome. Enjoy. Another girl fallen victim to my charms. I came here to see for myself why this cafe is so popular and steal their techniques from my own shop. Well, that's one way to do it. Have you heard about what Princess Nina's been doing? I heard she's the one who arrested that McNeil fellow. She did, actually. I always thought it was pretty creepy anyway. Using chrism with the crops like that. Yes it is. It's actually gross. Those enhanced crops just don't taste the same lately. Of course, they never tasted that good anyway. I've been traveling all over the world. I don't know. Somehow it feels so small. Maybe I should get a boat and try going out into the outer sea. Good luck with that, because we can't even do it. I'm trying to remember where to get the food from. I'm trying to see if I can just take that plate. I can't. Where do I get the food from? I mean, there's stuff here, and he did mention bread. I guess it says. Okay, these lines are different. Makes no difference if our flour supplier got himself in trouble. We just make the bread, see? That is true, that's not your fault. I'm not just sitting here staring at the bread for nothing. I'm checking to make sure there's no bad loaves. Delicious. Okay, good, I'm glad you like it. Where in the world do I find the food from? Let me stop this. Fresh baked bread, warm, soft, delicious, all you can eat. This is bread made for using flour from those enhanced crops. I don't know. It came out kind of bad. Guess I'll mark it down or use it on that all you can eat. That's gross. I tried baking bread using flour from those enhanced crops. It just doesn't turn out right. Yeah, that's why you should not be using it. Where do I go for the food he wants? I don't get it. Here in Windia, bread is one of our staple foods. It's reliable. It can go with anything, literally. Lately, stuff we didn't get from the plant hasn't been too good. We've been having a lot of problems with it. Yeah, again, I don't agree with it in this game or in real life either. Messing with food is not good. Just don't do it. Do you have something? Yep. Shishu's the best. What? You've never heard of Shishu? It's a Magus specialty. Wait a minute. Maybe it's the Magus Gorge. Because they did say Magus River. That's the only thing I can think of. What else would it be besides that? Let me see. It's gotta be something. If it's not here and I can't figure it out, I will just cut until I do find it. I did not mean to leave. Okay. This is a Yilkov. He's pretty, isn't he? Her name is Miyuki. Isn't she cute? Shishu's a rare delicacy to those outside Magus, but we enjoy it often. It's prepared by kneading together the seeds of the shally tree with vinegar into a small ball. Then you add a dash of horseradish, and finally, it's topped off with a succulent fresh slice of mackerel. What do you want to know how to make Shishu for? You want to get someone who hates fish to eat fish? Then Shishu is the best choice. It's really good. You don't even know you're eating fish. Okay, let me show you how to make it. First of all, you put the mackerel on top of the shally seeds, as it put in the vinegar and put it on a little horseradish, and then squeeze it together. Okay, I'm gonna ask the very stupid questions, but I need to know these. What's mackerel? Mackerel is a kind of fish that can only be caught here, in the Magus River. If you want to try and catch it, there's a fishing spot just to the west of here. Anything else you want to know? Shally seeds. Shally is a type of tree that grows close to water. Its seeds are really soft and white, and go well with all sorts of food. There's shally trees around here. If you shake them, you should be able to get some seeds. Anything else you want to know? The hint is the shaking, meaning I need pico. Vinegar. Vinegar is a liquid that has a bit of a sour taste to it. If you mix it in with shally seeds, it tastes exquisite with fish. I always use the vinegar. I get it at the coffee house over in the east. Anything else you want to know? That's right, I did have a well vinegar. Horseradish? Horseradish has a unique taste that helps block out that unpleasant smell fish has. It's like a mustard. I've heard you can get it in the forest near the Dawn of Mine. That's a long ways west of here. Anything else you want to know? Squeeze it together? Well, it's more like kneading than squeezing. I'll tell you what, why don't you come back here after you get all the ingredients, and I'll show you how. I don't want you to get confused if I tell you everything at once. Anything else you want to know? So mackerel is a fishing spot west of here. Shally seeds, I need pico, and it has to be a tree here. Vinegar is in the coffee house near the plant, and the horseradish is in the like a certain spot west of the Dawn of Mine. Let me make sure. In the forest near the Dawn of Mine. Okay. Okay. You're welcome. Come back once you've got everything. I'll help you put it all together. Okay, good. I'm gonna need the help. Okay, so I need to switch out Momo for Pico, and I'm gonna come back here and get the shally seeds already. Then I'm going to go ahead and get the mackerel, which I don't know which fish it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be small or big. Actually, a mackerel. And then we'll go from there. So, Pico first. I'll see if the lines are different. I don't think they're different. Actually, it might be different. How can anyone not like fish? It's good for you. Everyone knows eating fish will make you smart. Well, some people don't like the smell, and I can understand, but once you get past the smell, fish is good. I guess things don't always go as planned, huh? Not really. Hardly ever. Pico would probably eat anything. Doesn't this just beat all? You mean we gotta feed this old fart fish? We sure do, Ray. We don't have a choice. I bet the mayor wants to eat something from his hometown. I'll bet if we got something from Magus. That's the hint if you don't know where to go. Okay. Let's switch to Pico. He's the only one that can shake something from headbutting it. Okay, Pico in the front. And now we need to... Going the wrong way. I need to go around. Like this. Because I believe this is the tree they're referring to. Some back here. You were stung by a caterpillar. You got the chalet seeds. Okay, good. So now I can take Pico out again. If you're using Pico, you can let me know how you build him. I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna switch him for Ray because I actually do want to take Ray. And then I'm going to go and fish. Now I don't know if it's meaning west as in entirely as much as you can go west, or if it's meaning west of the area as in the one I'm right next to. I don't know. Okay. I'm taking Ray this time, and no one can stop me. Even though Guard's like stupid strong now, I still do like Ray, and I do want to use Ray, so I'm going to be using Ray. I believe it's this one. So let me go ahead and do that. I don't think it's this spot. I really don't. I think it's the other one.
Good. Great.
It doesn't seem like it's this spot. Let me try the other one. One of these is going to have mackerel. I think it meant this one. Because it did say west. How do you get there to do it? There we go. It's bound to be this one. Has to be. Now I don't know which one it's supposed to be. I'm almost positive it's in here. It has to be. Let me try a different... Try float. Don't know if it's going to make a difference.
Not too bad.
Caught on rocks.
Hey.
It might be this. She'll actually let me have it.
Very good. Great.
Okay, there we go. Got the mackerel. It's this spot. Okay. So, now I've got that, and I've got the Shelly seeds. I need to go... Already forgotten the third one. The fourth one is west of Donamine. No, west of the forest near Donamine. What was the other one? Coffee shop. That's it. So I need to go over and then down and then east a little bit. Yeah. And this will give us the vinegar. Then it's just a huge travel to get back to the Dawn Mines again. But we can do it. It'll take a while, but we can do it. So I think you just have to go to the well back here. Do that, or you talk to the lady next to it. One of those. Of course. Do you know anyone big and strong who can pull the rope? I need someone to help get the water out of the well. Fine. 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 I'll be back. I find it hard to believe that Ray can't help that. I do. Anyway. I managed to do it now. Say, fella, you look pretty strong there. Think you could help me for a minute? I need to get some water out of the well here. Okay, I'll tell you how it works. So listen carefully, okay? First, you lower the rope by hitting the triangle button. When the bucket at the end of the rope hits water, you'll hear a splash sound. When you do, stop lowering the rope. Also, make sure you remember how many times you push the button, okay? Then, use the directional button to move the bucket back and forth to get it into the water. Keep moving it until you hear the bucket filling up. When you're done filling the bucket, pull the bucket up by pressing the X button. You have to press the X button the same number of times as you press the triangle button, okay? And that's how we draw water, see? If you press the button too slowly, or you don't listen carefully to the sounds, you'll mess up, so be careful. Got it? Want me to explain it one more time? No, I don't. Okay, here we go. Ready, set, go. And I'm pressing it. Hold on a minute. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 6. I did it 6 times. One, two, three. 3. One, two, three. One more shot. Otherwise, I'm gonna cut it out. 1, 2, 2. I'll see you when I get it. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I got it finally. Finally got it. He did it. Thank you so much. Thanks to you, I was finally able to get the water out. I know it's not much, but here, have some vinegar. Come back if you ever need some water. I'm not. I will see you once I get back to the camp, and I'll switch back to Ray again. Okay, so now we need to go to the Donna Mines, which is going to be all the way over this way. It's very west, so just keep going west. As much as you can go west. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go through the Mount Levitt section just because you have to go through it every time. I don't know why. I figured it would let you just travel, but you can't. I'm gonna see you at the forest near Dawnamine. Okay, so the only forest I can think of that is near Dawnamine is the Oak Woods. So I need to find the horseradish. Okay, it's these. I'm gonna go ahead and just get the ones I can find here. I don't know how many at once. I'm thinking it's just one. That wasn't too bad. So we're going to go back to the Makus Gorge and go to that little house again. Because now that we have everything we need, she will help us make it, and we can give it to him. Down here. You got everything, right? Alright then. I'll tell you how to make Shishu. Okay. Slicing the mackerel. The mackerel slices will be larger or smaller, depending on how big a fish you catch. The bigger the fish, the larger the slices will be. Anything else you want to know? How many of the seeds? The more shelly seeds you use, the bigger the ball will be. I know that's obvious, but just because you can make something big doesn't mean you should. The trick is to make sure the size of the ball matches the size of the mackerel slices. That's really important. Anything else you want to know? How much vinegar? As a general rule, you should keep the ratio of vinegar to shelly seeds at about 1/4 or so. How much horseradish? You'll have to balance the amount of horseradish with the amount of shelly seeds and mackerel you use. If you use a lot of mackerel, then you use a lot. If you have more shelly than mackerel, not so much. Anything else you want to know? Kneading the Shishu. The most important thing you have to remember is that as you knead it, the shelly will shrink. One good knead means you'll lose about 1 shelly seed. My mother taught me that you shouldn't knead it more than twice. Okay, we're going to see. Are you sure? Do you want to hear my recipe then? I do. Well, the bigger the Shishu, the better. But more important than size is balance. If we say the mackerel is 10, we want the shelly to be 8, the vinegar to be 2, and the horseradish to be 4. Got it? Not really. It might be hard to understand from this explanation, but you'll get the hang of it once you try it. Okay, how do I make it then? Do I have to make it at his place? I have to make it at his place, don't I? I think I do. We're going to see how this will work. So I'm going to go ahead and meet you back. There's going to be a lot of cutting. I'm going to go ahead and meet you back at the Parch mayor's house. It'll take me a little bit to get back there again. Okay, we go. We talked to him. I'm gonna try and remember his lines. I think it was some like, the mayor is so stubborn. Is there any way to get through to him? What? Feed him fish. The mayor? Shishu. Would it work? We won't know unless we try, I guess. Let's try it then. Okay. I don't know, I'm just gonna try something. We'll just see how this is. If it's wrong, I'll fix it. What's this? This is Shishu. That horse rider's got a good kick to it. Okay, good. Ryu's Shishu plan worked. The mayor's in high spirits again. Good. The Outer Sea, huh? And you want me to tell you about the legendary mariner? Normally, I tell you to get such foolish notions out of your head, but I owe you for the Shishu, don't I? Here, take this. You got the sea charts. That shows all the currents in the sea around here. If you follow it, you should be able to get through the cracks to the east of here. That's where you'll find him. The legendary mariner. East of the village. You'll have to do some searching. Okay, good. I'm glad that worked. So now we need to go on the boat. I believe a scene will happen because now we have the sea charts. Well, actually, hold on a minute. I was going to see about the shop. I have gotten a little bit of money from like the parts I cut out. I wanted to see if the weapon I'm thinking of is a Pico thing. It might be a Pico thing. Is it? I think it is a Pico thing. I think it is. So I need to save up for a Bacillard for Ray, because he could definitely use that. That and that helmet. So I've definitely got to save up some money for sure. Okay. Okay, good to know. So if I want a better equipment, I'll have to just definitely try to make sure I come back here. Okay. So I believe now we want to act like we're heading back out to the outer sea again. Pretty sure. The sea's too rough. You probably can't make it in this boat. Oh, what am I doing? It says east of the village. Thing is, though, is where east? Is this? It might be that guy that's talking about the fishing gear, maybe? I don't know what else it would be talking about up east of here. Like, where else could it mean? Okay, are you the legendary mariner? You're not. East. Let me see what the party members say. They probably will have a hint for it. That, obviously, new lines. Yeah. I wonder what kind of ship the legendary mariner used to cross the sea. Probably a huge one. If the engine overheats, we'll be dead in the water until it cools down, so be careful. I hope he's not some grumpy old man who came across the sea in a rowboat or something ridiculous like that. Probably not, Ray. A rowboat on the ocean like that? I don't think so. The legendary mariner who came across from the sea. Maybe he can tell us something about God. Maybe. Maybe. That didn't help me. Where else could they mean? Hey, I bet I can use this screw. If you want to make a ship, well, I bet you need a lot of parts, huh? I sure would. A lot. It's probably you, right? You got a ship? I wish I had one. Just once. I'd like to try fishing out in the ocean. It's not you either. Who in the world is it? Where in the world do I find you? Thanks to you, the mayor has recovered his vigor. Thank you so much. Please accept this as a token of our gratitude. Got a wisdom seed. I will take that. I'm so glad the mayor's recovered. The crags are to the east of the village. Did you find them? Oh, by the way, thanks for the Shishu. The crags are to the east of the village. Wait a minute, it probably means literally in the village, just east. It's probably that. Right? Am I overthinking it? I'm probably overthinking it. Is it literally this? Probably literally this. No, it's not. I don't know. I am legitimately stumped. I have no idea what it's referring to. It just says east. And you'd think that'd tell you everything, but it doesn't tell you anything. East can mean a lot of different things. I don't think it means a tidal cave, does it? What else could it mean? If you wish to be updated with content, whether it be... I can't take this seriously with this silly music. Hold on. Let me just go back to the Parch really quick. I need to go back here to save anyway. It's so hard to do this outro with it. I might have to just do it over. I might just cut that whole thing out and just do it over. Okay, so I'm going to do my outro here. I could not take myself seriously with that music, so I'm just going to do it here. If you enjoy what you've seen here, please do hit the subscribe button. It helps me out so much. If you enjoyed what you've seen here, please do hit the subscribe button. It helps me out so much. If you wish to support the content, you can like, share, comment, and subscribe. Every single one of those actions help the algorithm push the content forward and helps me out so much. If you wish to be updated with content, whether it be days being moved, times being moved, or streams being moved, you can find that on my Twitter, which is @Kyrion_, and that is @Kyrion_. I do stream on Twitch on each Tuesday and Thursday at around 9 p.m. EST, give or take maybe an hour, but I'm going to try and keep it at 9. So if you wish to join me for those, you can find that at Ethereal Malice on Twitch. I'm going to be doing Tomb Raider 1, 2, 3 Remastered for like pretty much the foreseeable future. Once I finish my first playthroughs, seeing it entirely, I will be doing achievement hunting, and then eventually it will just be challenges. I might pepper in some other stuff, but for the most part, at this current moment, it's going to be remasters. So if you're looking for that, if you want to see me play Tomb Raider some more, you will find it there. If no one has told you this today, you are loved, you are valued, and you are appreciated. Never forget that. I do have an ASMR channel if you are looking to support that. I have made 3 of the non-spicy and 3 of the spicy. In terms of the audios, I have done one that is an infidelity comfort, but if you have not met infidelity, you can view it more of positive affirmation, self-affirmation, self-worth, and a sleep aid. I have done one that is teasing a best friend right before I go on a date. I love that script, it's very cute. And then the other one is more of a dominating demon king who has led you right to him. You're playing right into his hands. So if you're looking for that one, it is also there. I have done 2 other sleep aids that I have to edit. And I have done one that is more of like the yandere type. That is a 3-parter that I'll be putting up in parts, of course. It's a very long script. So if you wish to find any of those, you can find that on Kyrion ASMR on YouTube. In terms of my spicy, you can find those in my link tree. It will take you to my ASMR Reddit page. If you can't find them there for some reason, then you can just find it on a Reddit page with the abbreviation of GWAG. I cannot go into too much details for obvious reasons about what's in them, but for the most part, I think this is generic enough to where it won't matter. Instructional. Instructional with a lot of praise. Instructional with demeaning. And then the 4th one I'm going to be doing that I've recorded yesterday is instructional with a lot of demeaning. So if you want any of those variants, they will all be there. I don't know when that one's going to be up, probably around next week sometime. So if you wish to find those, you can find it in the link tree. Speaking of link tree, I do have a link tree in my bio. It will take you to every link you can ever need from me, with the exception of one, because I cannot make it yet. But when I do make it, I will inform you about it. And any of the links in there, if you wish to support any of them, it's very much appreciated. There's certain kinds of content that I cannot make yet, but I do have intentions of it. So if you wish to follow those preemptively, it's very much appreciated. I'm looking for people to do some gaming stuff with and try to make real life friends with. So if you're looking for that as well, you can go to my pinned post on Twitter. I do not have very many prerequisites for friendship or interactions. The main things I'm looking for above all else is the ability for people to critically think and the ability for people to agree to disagree. And this does not have to do with just politics. It can quite literally be anything. The example I always use, because it's very apt, it's very divisive, is if for some reason, if your whole world is ending because I say I don't like pineapple on pizza, I don't know, then I can interact with you very much. But if you are able to, my DMs are open and I will be more than glad to talk with you. If you wish to collab together, do games together, any of that, I'd be more than happy to. Just let me know what you got and systems and all that kind of stuff and we'll figure something out. I do have a Discord server. I have 2 different ones. I have one for this and my Twitch channel, and then I have one for my ASMR channel. The ASMR one is spicier, so I'll just say if it's not to your taste, don't join it. But if it is, then it's there. It will be in my link tree. The other one is also in my link tree, and that one is strictly for YouTube and Twitch and just like my generic content. So that one is more of a wide appeal. So if you wish to join that one, you can. I'll be more than happy to have you there. I do have an event scheduled to renew each day that my stream is supposed to happen, so you should not miss it. If that's your preferred method, that is one way to let you know. I think that's it. So I'll see you in the next part where I figure out where in the world these crags are at. And then we will proceed from there. So I will see you in that part.